I am, yes, correct. That is a correct answer. Yes, I am bananas. Bananas. Banana.
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 Banana, banana, banana.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. Kitty is most upset with me. I've changed them over their food because one of them...
Oh, no. Great. Now I have to talk like this while I'm talking about my cat's poop. Okay. So anyway, I had to change up their food from the one...
Corpseapult _ played spicy.
Oh, go get absolutely bell-ended. Fine. Don't get us stories. Fine. I eat a spicy bean. Like a loser.
You don't get stories, you just get pain.
It's the spicy bean. It's not the awful bean. I can handle this. It's just hot.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It is hot, though. It's not terrible, it is hot.
I still say that spicy bean is what happens when you try and touch a cat's foot. And they're angry.
No. Kitty is not angry.
Thud.
No, I just booped her foot. Anyway, what I was saying was... God damn it, chat. I had to change... They're angry at me because they have a food that they really, really like, but it's giving GLaDOS massive amounts of diarrhea.
That's not good.
No.
I mean, it's nice that they're happy with it at one end, but if the other end isn't happy, that's not good.
I know, right? Dr. Alien has resubscribed for 2 months. Hi, Cleo. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine. Everybody, this is Corpse. Corpse, this is everybody. They suck.
Hello, everybody.
You suck. So, you should get on fine.
Wow. Don't
Thank
hold
you,
anything
Max,
back.
I hate you. Thank you, Max, for resubscribing. It's very appreciated. Happy Wednesday! Yay!
Yay! It's that time of the week.
It's that time of the week where we deal with existential dread.
Yay!
Yay! So my kitties are upset with me because I won't change their food back to the one that doesn't give them a massive amounts of diarrhea.
Eloise played teeny tiny.
Teeny tiny plushy Cleo, teeny tiny plushy Cleo, teeny tiny plushy Cleo, teeny plush. I love my chat. No, I don't. It sucks. It sucks. I don't know. Okay, we were doing Trolley Problems. Oh, well, you're always doing poorly. It's not news.
I'm a third-year student. It goes to the third.
I know. I was a third-year student once too.
Yeah.
Oh, choo-choo! Have a hype train. Choo-choo!
Toot toot.
Aku Inu resubscribed for 11 months. Thank you.
You know how when you do stuff with Joe, he's got the train whistle.
Yeah?
I had a teacher in primary school who used to have one of those to get the class's attention.
That's right. That's fine. I can skip my employer's ethics in charitable collecting webinar tomorrow. This swing counts, right? Yeah, we're very ethical. There's 2 Fs.
Oh, at least 3.
Okay. Freudianity has resubscribed for 4 months and says your voice is horrifying. 1, screw you. 2, yeah, I know. You like my crafting stream? Oh, yay. Crafting stream is awesome. At least it's fun and useful and keeps me on track with like loads and loads of stuffs. I just saw Cam add a quote. I don't know what quote Cam is adding, but it's terrifying.
Cam added a quote and then it was deleted. That's really concerning.
No. That's just normal, actually. No, Ruby, not ethical, ethical with 3 F's.
And a K. Ethics.
And an E in
Ethics
place of
in
the
it.
I. Ethical.
Ethical, isn't it? Oh, God, is that what we're going to have to do? Every time you go, I go goblin.
Oh, no. Oh, what is it? 1, screw you. 2, I know. Okay, that's fair. No, Heather. An E instead of the I. Like Snowmeath. Yes, well done, Snowmeath. You got ethical. That's what we is. We is ethical, right? In it.
What's if you want, you can capitalise one of the Fs and it doesn't have to be consistent.
I like the applause. It's just great. We were talking before we came on the stream about if Corpse randomly needed to scream in my stream chat at any point. We figured that the caps filter would get them. And then we were figuring out ways around the cap filter. You can't do it, but Corpse can, because Corpse needs to scream sometimes.
Corpse, no, must scream.
Okay, so we're doing the trolley problem again. We did this last Wednesday, if you weren't here. Cam, you're a mod. You don't get muted. Either that or you're doing it some other way because you're showing off.
It's all sleight of hand. There's something in mirrors.
Also, Cam, shut up. Don't we all need to scream sometimes? Corpse more than most, actually. But yes, we do. Sorry. It
turns out that when you try and do a sculpture that inadvertently really pushes the boundaries of what's possible with cast glass, there are issues.
What we're saying here is Corpse bit us more than they could chew. And
I just wish someone had told me, because I was surrounded by experts. And then the problem with them going, oh yeah, that'd be great if you develop that all the time is, it's really encouraging and all that. But they could point out that it'd be great if I could develop it. However, it does require changing physics.
Yes. See, JT doesn't need to yell. Or maybe doesn't yell. I'm not sure what the distinction is there. But yes, the fact that you've spent...
accidental dead.
Yeah. The fact that you have spent so much time making models and then it all went tits up.
Yeah. Well, it's all because I'm using lost wax technique. That means every time I make something, I have to immediately destroy it. So if things go wrong and I don't get anything out of the other end, it's a bit depressing.
Yeah, no, I can see that. That does sound like it would be horrifying. What happened? You were moved to another channel. I'm assuming you clicked off. That happens. It's okay. We're okay. I'm starting the game. It's
either that or we just sit here chatting. I was going to say stand here, but I assume most of us are in seats.
Continue?
Ooh, problem select, in case you're weird.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I assume it's meant to be
You've now
staticky.
been headhunted by the Secret Service. Every decision
Sounds
has
painful.
led you here. Now what you do actually matters. You must
No,
trust
thanks. All the
judgment
deaths
of those you
before
work
didn't matter.
alongside. With that said, let's finalise your training.
You must trust the judgment of those you work alongside.
Why? They work for the Secret Service.
Yeah. Not going.
By definition, untrustworthy.
I have listened to a lot of podcasts about the CIA.
Oh yeah.
I'm not trusting their Secret Service ever.
Incredibly immoral, incredibly highly funded, and does the weirdest shit.
Oh yeah, no. It's just like, is this racist? Yes, we're doing it.
Stuff
then.
like the best is when they do a half-assed coup,
Yeah.
where they just pay 6 people to get on a boat and get.
Yeah.
Why did you think this would work?
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit. I think
I haven't done anything.
Oh no, I didn't think you did. I'm just telling you that's
I may
what's
have been
happening.
gesticulating too much. so the mic didn't like
Oh
it
no,
for some reason.
gesticulation.
I kept gesticulating too much, so the airflow didn't reach the mic.
That's not how it works.
That's the thing.
Cleo's
Also,
in
why are
danger.
we shooting our own logo?
I don't know. It's almost as if the Secret Service can easily reach Cleo across the world. I mean, arguably, they are the Secret Service. They can easily do pretty much anything across the world. Anyway, training.
You're in a foreign land. Wind whips your face as you grip your rifle tightly, waiting to be given your target.
I'm assuming the foreign land is
Earpiece.
France.
You're told to shoot the person on your left. You know
What,
nothing
directly
about
next to me?
the repercussions or the reason for the assassination.
Why would I be in this position?
Well,
I'll
we
just
are the
tell them to
Secret
piss off.
Service. We
No,
are
but the thing is, the thing about the Secret Service is you can actually tell them to piss off if they try and recruit you.
That's true.
Because if you tell them to piss off, you're obviously not a good recruit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't trust the Secret Service, so why would I do anything they tell me?
No. Why would you assassinate anyone?
Particularly the person on your left. I mean, they give the impression it's a sniper rifle shot, but the person on my left is probably my spotter. It's gonna...
I mean, that is very in keeping with the CIA.
Yeah, we brought you all the way here to kill the person next to you as your spotter. All right, I could have just done him
Yeah.
in an alley somewhere, but all right. Yeah.
Okay,
Just
well,
get on with
I-
his chair leg.
I probably would not. I don't think I'm capable of shooting anyone. Unless it was under severe duress.
I'm definitely not capable of shooting someone, and it has nothing to do with morals. I'll just miss.
I mean,
I couldn't morally. I wouldn't be able to do it, but also I'll just be inept. It's just-
yeah.
I could
There's.
maybe
You've been
wound
picked
someone.
from thousands. They're gonna
Whoop-de
have
frickin'
egg on
do.
their face.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's just another reason to do it.
Look, if it's not going to be me, if it's not
Wait
going
a
to be,
minute. So
if it's not going to be me,
they-
they're going to pick someone else. I
and
don't care.
that thing was just, they picked you out of lots of others. The egg on their face is meant to be for the other people who weren't picked. What? You were the best out of everyone, and you didn't even do it. Oh, the others must have been shit.
I don't think that counts, Molly.
These aren't people you should disagree with.
Okay.
Yes, they are. They're the people who can lock you up for no reason. I should disagree with them a lot.
It's just-
In fact, you could say there's a moral imperative to bring them down.
I'm going to argue that Reagan.
Oh, look,
not
Reagan!
Nathan.
Oh, yeah. That side of freaking Reagan.
Jesus
Captain-
Christ.
Oh, God. Oh, what's that? Iran-Contra calling. Jesus.
Surprised they looked at your past choices and yet went, yes, that one. We want that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Who do we want? They keep choosing socialism, please. Yes, we want them in the CIA.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Don't follow this. You being defiant has got you the job? These guys are just making it up as they go along.
Yes.
Here's your badge and weapon.
that's how it is. You.
Yeah,
Oh
but-
my God! You agreed with 33.5% of players.
God, that's depressing.
That's.
Well, the government told me to do it, so I best do it. I say in the government, the Secret
It's
Service.
my job killing people. Therefore.
Well, that counts as a failed project. I'll call it a success, really.
I mean,
we
their
didn't
project has
murder.
failed. We didn't murder anyone, even though we were told to, by people
Also,
who are ostensibly in charge.
If it's the CIA, then it usually means they want to assassinate someone. It usually ends up being a democratically elected leader, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. If you
I do that a lot.
if you ever have a question about the CIA and what they do, the question is like, would this be beneficial for more people? If the answer is yes, then they did the opposite.
Well, but I'm not sure if it was pre or post CIA's founding, because the CIA was brought into existence. No, the CIA brought into existence specifically to make sure there's no more Pearl Harbors, and then they had money thrown at them.
Mm.
But I'm not sure if so. It might be in the 30s as this happened, so pre that. But it's the same kind of thing. Do you know where the phrase "banana republic" comes from?
Vaguely.
It's South American states that. For some reason, there's just
with
that specifically they overthrew their governments specifically to get American fruit companies beneficial contracts for bananas.
Bananas are very cheap, you may have noticed.
Also, it was a pineapple company that basically funded the annexation of Hawaii,
Yeah.
which then later on became a state, of course, against the will of the people living there, apart from the white millionaires who moved there in the meantime.
Not the clothing store, no. No.
No.
That's a different thing. Anyway.
I do make very nice
Strike while
trousers, by the way.
iron is hot. Here we go. You've been given
Ooh,
a partner
buttons.
and a support team of 5. Your mission
Buttons.
is to terminate a man known to have
Click, click, click,
connections
click,
with
tick, tick, tick,
dangerous
click, click,
AI.
click.
Looks like they worked for you, possibly someone you fired.
It's
Get in the plane.
underscore
Your
not
team's about to
underscore
take
me
off.
played sour.
I would not be safe in the plane. I'd either be screaming or just pressing everything.
Okay. Sour bean. Thank you very much. Okay.
Sour beans is your code name.
What's your code name then?
I don't know. You'll have to come up with it.
That's a bad option you've given me. We'll figure it out. Given a partner, that's you, Corpse, and a support team of 5. Why?
This is
That's you,
gesticulating
chap.
peanut to sour beans. This is gesticulating peanut to sour bean.
Giving yourself your own code name now, but I approve.
Oh, well, you weren't coming up with one, so I can't make any jokes.
Gesticulating peanut. There you go.
Yep.
The other one code name. No, gesticulating
great code
peanut
name.
is great. Okay. Terminate a man who have connections with dangerous AI. Well, what are they doing?
Why is it dangerous? Is it socialist? It's the CIA. Was it democratically elected?
I don't know how to say this, but there is a bomb on the plane.
I did nothing.
If it doesn't kill you outright, you're probably going to crash in the mountains.
Okay.
You have to get
well.
all the switches into their left position to deactivate the bomb. The catch is you have to move 2 at once.
Okay. This is just a puzzle. This isn't a
Okay.
whole connection. Oh, okay.
Hurry up! If you die, what happens to me?
I don't care. I can't do this.
You said 2 at once, but have you accidentally done multiplayer or
I
something?
would
No?
like you to know. This is all your fault.
Mike 2012. What the? So he keeps going on about the connection.
Yeah, I suspect I'm not supposed to win this one.
Okay. This is weird.
Okay, we just crashed in the mountains.
Okay, I'm safe. You
What was that
could have been
about?
Stuck.
I have no idea.
Here a while. Hopefully we have enough food.
Oh, is this just an excuse to get us to talk about cannibalism?
They're making
Yeah.
a fire around the leaking jet
Okay.
fuel. How thoughtful.
Okay, so
That's not a good place to make a fire.
what's the football team that got crashed in the mountains?
Oh no, it's just happened a couple of times. I mean, the best way to do it is just, some people died in the flight, we'll eat their ass.
Yeah. I mean, literally, that's what they did in this one that I'm thinking about.
Well, the one I'm thinking of, which might be the same one, because everything was frozen.
Yeah, and they just
they were high
cut
up enough.
slivers of the...
Slivers of buttock, and it basically ended up being like jerky because it was frozen, cold burn and all that.
And,
God, I remember seeing a thing about that, and it was such a long program about they ate some ass.
Yeah. Same.
An empty vessel makes much noise.
No, it doesn't. It's not how that works.
After
He's
crash
airing it for
landing
me.
in no man's land, you're trapped under.
That's where I was
parts
going
of
with
the
that, yes.
and
Who said
the
it was
price
no
for
man's
time
land?
Help boost morale. The plane has 5 surviving crew members. They look to you and your partner for entertainment.
That's appropriate, to be fair.
Yeah, that's
with our
reasonable,
background.
considering what we're doing currently, yeah.
Luckily, I brought my kazoo, which I can't play because Discord blocks it as noise.
Gnome Man's Land. Gnome Man's Land. Oh, I hate all of you.
No.
Oh, gnome. Okay.
Why do I have to say this out loud?
Eat the flamingo.
Your partner asks, to save your life, what would you rather your brain be placed inside? A dachshund or a flamingo?
Who fucking cares?
I'd say a flamingo because then I could fly away.
Yeah. Also, you can actually you don't look well. You still look a bit like a joke, but at least it wasn't an intentional one.
The Uruguayan rugby
Oh my
team that
God,
crashed it.
you
That's the one we're
answered.
talking about, yeah. Bad flying is better than no flying, yeah. Oh my God, you answered. Yes.
Well, it defaults to one anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Flamingo? If you're going to answer, at least take it seriously.
Of course, it was Aristotle.
Yeah, no, Aristotle's a bit weird, to be honest. A flamingo because I've always wanted to be part of a flamboyance, yeah.
To default to fabulous.
A flamingo. So cringe. When we get out of here, let's leave this out of the biography.
Who would have thought it was 50-50 roughly on there?
Yeah.
Is this just a series of? They're obviously trying to build up to something,
I
but at the
don't.
moment, this just seems pointless.
Yeah, it just seems a bit weird.
An ounce of protection is worth a pound of cure.
Okay.
Particularly if the cure's a
Your
brick to the
partner
face.
secretly shows you they have food, almost like they expected something like this to happen. The crew members are starving. If they don't eat soon, they will surely die.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the twist?
Due to the nature of the food, you can share it with the 5 survivors, or let your partner keep
It's
their
literally a pizza.
life-saving possession, which they bought with their own money.
Oh, they bought it with their own money, did they? Why did they bring a pizza on a plane?
On a plane. I mean,
I'm assuming it's cold, otherwise people would have smelt it a bit.
it's a frisbee, I think.
I'd have hid it inside a frisbee.
Why? If it's a pizza, why couldn't you split it into 6 slices and then they all get one?
Oh, but this one's pre-sliced.
Bad pizza is better than no pizza. Disagree. Disagree.
Is it just me, by the way? Or was pizza in black and white? It's just me. Did that look incredibly unappetizing?
A black and white pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Monochrome.
it suggests
It did have olives on it.
It's got olives and
Yeah, it had olives on it. That was
and
that was
just
the-
mozzarella. That's
I was subconsciously picking up on the olives and nothing else.
yeah. I'm going to fast forward this
I don't
one
like
because
olives. Such a horrible texture.
and a horrible taste.
To be honest, I've never gotten as far as a taste because I just touch it and go,
You're
ugh.
just going to steal a person's food?
Yeah. Do I say
Yeah.
5 people or the one
It's the same
person who was
problem.
hiding
It's-
their food?
Robin Hood was a terrorist, you know.
Again, Daily Mail, so on. Oh, he was also fictional, but
Yeah. That too. He was
I literally used to reenact the period he's allegedly from. So we
So you're a follower
learned a lot
of
about him.
Murphy and Nagel's The Myth of Ownership. I'm more a fan of Nozick's What's Mine is Mine. You should give it a read. Educate yourself.
well, we
Right,
now
Peterson.
killed one we've now killed one person, which is very important.
we could have just cut the pizza more.
We could have done. Alaskan Child gifted a sub. Thank you very, very much indeed. That's very much appreciated. Please remember that Streamloots cards are always there. And you can torment me with them even now. You still managed to kill someone. Well, we had to kill at least one person.
I just saw that comment from another from JT. Really, we could just follow the pizza delivery driver off the mountain. But the thing is, you get
Natasha
Uber pretty much
says emote
anywhere
only.
these days.
Emote
You
only,
know.
everybody. Throw some hands.
Woot.
Oh no! Oh no! Wow. Okay, we're doing this twice in an hour. Yay! Uh-oh.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Oh no!
Oh no. Okay. I suspect we're gonna have to eat this person. At which
Easy
point,
come, easy go.
Yeah, well, if they're dead, then who cares? They're not doing anything with their body.
Fellow passengers have been trying for hours to free you from the wreckage.
We've been
You may
stuck in
end
there
up
the
dying
entire
here
time.
Unless you do something pretty drastic. We may need to start removing limbs. Were you ever told why you were sent after this target?
I suspect they wanted to get rid of us.
Probably after the lack of murders.
Thank you, Paleo, for the biddies.
Because we don't actually know anything about the Secret Service apart from they gave us a gun, told us to kill someone. We said, nah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, we would have had to sign a non-disclosure agreement by this point anyway. They'd probably just fire us and tell us to piss off
I
for that
mean,
junior person.
likely. Okay.
The only way to free yourself from the wreckage is to cut off some body parts. 2 tools lie on the floor in front of you. A bone saw, which will be slow, or a blowtorch, which will be more painful.
I mean,
And probably not worked very well.
yeah, but also we would need both because we need to cauterize the wound.
Cauterize the wound. Oh yeah, honestly, a knife would be better first, then the saw anyway, because you're cutting through flesh, and the bone saw will be rubbish at that. I say
Yeah.
bone saw, it's a saw. Well, we're going to use it for bone, so it's a bone saw.
I mean, quick and painful, but actually cauterizes the wound. Is
Probably won't work. I don't think it would work.
I don't think it would work, but they're saying that it definitely would work.
That's true. They have specified it well, so let's go with quick and painful, because it's
Quick
going to be painful anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I
Also,
don't understand.
I don't think the blowtorch would be more painful because it would just kill the nerves.
A blowtorch would smell a lot, and it would make people hungry. It would smell a
Oh
lot.
yeah, that's fine because they can have the foot afterwards.
We can eat the foot. Fine,
Yeah.
I'll eat my own foot if I'm hungry. God. Okay, we spin up.
I wouldn't eat my own foot. I've seen what the state it's in.
I see what I've done
If
to
you run
it.
out of fuel,
I've been waiting.
at least you'll be warm for a moment.
I'm assuming
then-
we check that first, you weirdo. I
If
mean,
we
what if
ru-
the blade breaks? What if we get struck by a meteorite? What if anything?
Well, if we run out of fuel, I guess we go with the bone saw afterwards.
That's true. Just
We ha-
swap.
What's
Oh, it's
happening?
because it's following a sawing motion.
Oh, okay. Spin up.
Hot
There we go.
dog, this is gonna smell.
Of hot
Yes.
dogs. Yes.
Oh, hopefully it'll smell better than that.
I don't
I'd be
know.
offended if my roasting limbs smelt of hot dogs, to be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised though. I've met
I'd
you.
also, I mean, if I took this off, I took my leg
While
off, I'd be
you
the
were
one
playing
shouting.
With fire, I found out who you're targeting. They worked for you, developing AI.
No.
It seems they may have made a breakthrough, which means the government wants them dead.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I
I'm trying
really
to
don't
survive
care.
in the snow.
I'm trying to think of good puns while I throw my severed leg at people.
It's no use crying over spilt milk. Finally,
Unless you're crying
we are
someone's
now back
help.
on track. Your
JT.
target is in the area. You need to remove them and escape unnoticed.
Okay.
All right, so we hop along with our sniper rifle.
Yeah. And one arm. I got one arm and one leg. Great.
Your mission is to remove a hostile in the shopping district.
With a
Completing
bazooka?
this objective could potentially save thousands.
With
There
a
will be
bazooka?
5 civilian casualties. Do you take your shot?
I mean,
Potentially. Oh, yeah, according to who?
Why do I have a bazooka?
Why are
I
you
don't
on an assassination mission with a bazooka? This is so ridiculous. I suppose if they did it how the drone strikes actually work, it'd be a lot more depressing and a lot more political.
Completing this objective could potentially save thousands, but then it no.
According to who? And it's potentially.
Yeah. Dear
Also,
God.
they don't have people glued to them. Wait till they're in the bog or something. Then bazooka their house. I mean, they've got a bazooka. It doesn't matter if they're behind a wall having a piss. You just bazooka the urinal. It's fine. I mean, how crap an assassin are you? I mean,
Yeah,
it's us,
I mean-
so fairly. We don't want to kill people, for one thing.
Arguably, yeah, killing people is probably the worst idea
Also, that appears to be a mortar shell you're firing there.
from a bazooka.
Well, we weren't very good, to be fair, and we did have to scavenge from the remains.
Yeah. And to be fair, I think firing a
not
bazooka
going
with
to be
one arm is
thanked
better
for
than a
this.
sniper rifle. I'm not going to be thanked for what?
I don't care.
I don't need
You're
to
not
be
gonna be-
thanked by not
Well, they
murdering.
stop sending us on assassination missions.
We're not going to do them.
Yeah, we want you to go kill this person. I'm not going to do it. We're going
If
to
it's
send
like-
you anyway. We've already paid for the tickets.
Yeah, if it's like this person is going to murder this 5 other people, I might consider it.
I mean, when they say potentially, I know too much about bloody US
You've
drone
thought of
attack
it,
leaks
haven't you?
to fall for that. Because potentially means, well, we think they might be a terrorist, or to put it another way, they're brown. That's the usual way it goes, and they like to cycle around.
Yeah.
Oh God!
You've
but yeah,
bottled
'cause-
it. No.
But it's Bolin's all in 2008. But the thing is, I just don't trust the
While you
information
were
source.
thinking about possibly doing something, you have been spotted. 2 henchmen with vice-like grips take you away.
Who are all
going
these
well,
people
is it?
murdering people for potential good?
Well, the CIA told us to do it.
No.
2
Question
heads
authority
better
more,
than
particularly
one.
when the authority has a very bad track record.
You wake up in solitary confinement.
Mm-hmm.
The prosecutor
Belmarsh,
lacks
apparently.
evidence to convict you and your associate on the principal charge, but they have enough to convict both on a lesser charge.
Okay.
Both
Prisoner's
have
dilemma.
Prisoner's
the
dilemma.
opportunity to betray
silent.
the other by testifying or remain silent. You and your
Okay.
associate have the opportunity to betray the other by testifying.
We got.
If you
It's
both
funny how
stay
this.
silent, you'll be imprisoned
Someone
for 1
spotted
year.
the random person with the
If one
bazooka.
betrays the other, they will be free, while the other will be sentenced to 3 years. If you both betray each other, it's 2 years each.
I mean,
Silent. Prisoner's dilemma. Staying silent is the best way to do it.
it's
just-
always the best option.
Yeah. Well, it's such well trodden ground. I
Mm-hmm.
don't even need to be able to rationalise it. I've just seen it so much.
I mean, if we both stay silent, I mean, arguably the best option is the least amount of punishment is both of us staying silent.
Yeah.
But if he accuses us, we get 3 years, but he'll go off scot-free. So you
Also,
know.
we don't get seen by the security services as a potential leak,
Yeah, that too.
which is
That
probably
too.
quite a good way to remain alive.
Yeah, it's sort of like, I didn't kill anyone. The CIA was telling me to do it, so not my
I was
fault.
holding. This wasn't my bazooka. I was holding it for someone else.
It wasn't my bazooka. I was holding it for a friend. What friend? Oh, I don't know his name. Barry.
It's a comedy vape pen. It's a novelty vape pen.
Okay.
With live rounds. Look, I bought it online. There was a
Will they stay
miscommunication.
silent for you?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Depends. If you trust your partner, then if you
Yeah.
know, and they probably would.
I
Particularly
mean,
if they knew
if
the
it was
basics
you,
of
if
of
it was you,
Prisoner's
I would
Dilemma.
probably. If it was you, it would go, classic prisoner's dilemma. I'm sailing silent. I assume Cleo will know to stay silent.
Yeah,
know?
you need to go. Yeah, that just here. The only thing I'd say about it is, wait a minute, I've seen this one.
I'm not sure that defense worked with the Nuremberg trial.
I was just
Arguably, at the Nuremberg trial, they knew what they'd done.
most of them didn't think it was wrong.
3 years is a long time in prison.
Kind of the issue.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to avoid.
Oh, compared to being bumped off by the security services, probably not. But
Arguably, yeah. Rappaport, Chammer, and Orwant. Okay. How long am I going to
Oh,
prison for?
oh, it's not Reagan or something
Stay
from
silent.
5 AD this time.
Yet, your partner knows better. They have dropped you right in it.
Oh, they're gonna mysteriously disappear, aren't they?
Yeah, the CIA is definitely going to murder them. Considering they're just like, we're going to assassinate these people and not tell you why. You're going to die for that. You are going to die for that. We have made the right choice. It cost us 3 years. People imprisoned. That was us.
But yeah, that's a bit of a weird stuff. But on the other hand, we didn't bazooka random people in the street.
Yay!
We didn't leap out shouting, "This is GTA, right?"
Corpse is not my partner. Corpse is my friend. My partner is in chat. Somebody says, I thought Corpse was your partner. No. Corpse is not my
No.
partner.
Oh no, I think they meant is in the spy partner.
Oh, the spy partner. No, in this situation, me and Corpse are the same person.
Yes, in the same incredibly depressed body, apparently.
Yeah.
They're just
There's a
screaming
lot of
voices in their
anxiety
head.
here, is all I'm saying. Corpse got locked up for the crass jokes. Yeah, probably.
A rod for your own back.
Okay.
The time has come.
Hello, kitty.
2 days
Wednesday,
into your
the
sentence,
time
you've
has come.
instructed a wooden key to open your cell.
How's that going to work?
Cell
It's wooden.
stands open, but your cellmates, who have been there their whole lives, don't move.
Unsurprisingly, they have no idea what's outside. Anxiety. Mem.
Escaping
Yeah.
the prison, do you let the prisoners choose to stay in captivity or insist they escape with you? They aren't happy behind bars, but they're scared to follow you. What are you going to do?
I'm not going to force them to go. I wouldn't force them to leave because
No.
even though it's not good for them, forcing them to leave will just mean you'll get caught because they're going
Yeah.
to be going, oh, crap, every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Unless
when
the
you
escape plan is so absolutely foolproof.
Yeah. And why are they in prison their whole lives?
Yeah.
What did they do as a fetus?
I don't know. Crypto?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Is
They
this
did-
just
they
the
did
American?
a crypto scam from the womb.
Did their mothers die and this is just the American justice system? Is that what's going on? What
Best-
zygote crimes? Oh, I'm sorry, Cam. I am a few seconds ahead of you, so obviously I made the same joke. No, I forcing them to leave, one, means I'll be caught. And two, what I will do is I will say, here, I've escaped from this prison. Did you know they've locked up babies and kept them there their whole lives and blow the whole thing?
And for some reason, they've got a campfire in every prison
They've
cell.
been
No one
locked
knows
up for
why.
So long. They've no idea what they want.
I mean, arguably they have no idea what they want, but actually, taking people who have been incarcerated for a long time out of the prison system that they know and love actually can be very detrimental to their mental health.
Yeah. What's it called now? Deinstitutionalization.
Yeah.
It affects a lot of
institutionalised.
people who've been in mental health stuff as well. And yeah, just people who've had long prison terms, and honestly, just the military as well.
Yeah.
I don't blame
Because
you.
civilian life
What's
is so
your
different.
problem?
They'll
It's
just
not
end up on the street dying, which isn't
Yeah.
nice.
It's not that they're not my problem, because I do feel personally responsible, but I would
just
do it
that
in a
this
different
isn't-
way.
It's just that this isn't the solution.
Yeah. Forcing them to leave is not the solution that they think it is. It's generational puzzlement is historically a thing. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
But I think blowing the lid off it from escaping would probably do better than anything else. Yeah, it's Plato. Plato also not great. Not quite as bad as Aristotle, I don't think.
Aristotle, his
They
name mum's a
don't live
bottle.
in reality. You've condemned them to stay in this prison forever.
It depends on what I do.
I thought this would be a weird take on Plato's cave. It's still a weird take on it because you're trying to force people to leave Plato's cave. They don't want to leave. They're going to fight you. You can't force them to leave. For one thing, they outnumber you. So, the fact that they're
Don't
wrong
cross a bridge
doesn't
until you come to
make
it.
you Superman.
No, that's true.
While sneaking out
Or
of
even the
prison, you
Flash.
have the jump on a group of henchmen who are on a break. Do you sneak past,
Generic henchmen.
securing your safety, or avenge those who this terrorist organisation have killed?
Well, I think we've established that we're not murderers.
I just like, a group of henchmen out on a break. Well,
Yeah.
but-
How many people is that?
Well, also, how do you know that? Well, if they apparently we're magic because we know for certain that they're henchmen. Nice loaded term. And it's just also it says securing your safety. So for some reason they're in the prison, and it's what there's just so many questions about and assumptions about this.
Vengeance, unlike retribution, is never
also-
justified.
Also, this is also there might be henchmen, but first off, we don't even know if they're here voluntarily. We
Nope.
we don't even know what they've. You're getting group punishment at that point.
They They might not have killed anyone. It
Do you
might be their
kill
first day.
5 henchmen helping to defeat this terrorist organisation.
It wouldn't defeat
or
them.
leave them and safely exit
It's a
the
terrorist
compound?
organisation. Do you think a terrorist organisation is 5 people?
Yes. It's the same 5 people you could have bazookaed, apparently. Because it's always 5 people.
Yeah. I mean, trolley problem, right? Okay, let's spin on. What incredibly stupid thing is going to be sent to us? These 5 henchmen and the janitors. Also possible.
Yeah.
Time Knighted is weird. We were
You
promoted to
were
CEO
trained
within
to
a week.
kill.
And I've decided to not.
I've been trying to do a lot of things.
Yeah. None of them
Your
particularly useful at the
countryfolk
moment.
would want you to remove them.
I don't care. What?
Yeah. Also, prove it.
Yeah.
Also, there's a lot of my countrymen I don't agree with things on.
Yeah. Like at least 50%. Probably more.
Most of them are in the government.
Oh, wow. Cowardly sneaking past them, you see their
That's how sneaky
robots.
works, yeah.
They have your logo on the back of their necks. You
My
made
logo?
these terrorists?
I don't have a logo. Wait, are we Iron Man now?
I suspect what is happening, we are responsible for these robots that we built.
Because we once sat near some AI
Yes.
that was being developed.
Yes.
And kept going on about, no, don't make it do that.
No, let's not make it like, yeah.
Run people over who don't pay the subscription fee.
Yeah. we decided to do everything ethically as possible as that we could. And we chose not to murder people. How
People
dare.
who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
There's a lot of people
Finally,
things
you
people in
reach
glass
the
houses
water,
shouldn't do.
Fleeing the AI terrorists who
Get
come
changed.
Shower.
to get back home. There are also families here who've been displaced by the war you're fighting. The war you started.
Started how? What war? When did this start?
This is the terrorists,
war?
which is apparently a war now.
That means they're
Arguably,
not terrorists.
I don't think
That means
terrorism.
what?
The enemy combatants, if it's a war, they're not
They're not
terrorists.
Yeah.
That's a
What?
semantic difference. This terrorist organisation has been keeping people in prison all their lives and has been around long enough. Arguably, that is a good point.
Yeah. At that point, they're just a
5
state.
others are also trying to flee the area. They will fit in your
Okay.
raft, but would be illegal immigrants.
Oh,
returning to
no.
your country.
Oh
Oh no!
Saving
We
their
can't have them
lives
be
or
Oh,
follow
what's
the
that?
law
They're seeking
and leave them
asylum, so they
behind.
wouldn't be illegal immigrants. Shut up, game.
Who on earth? Oh, I know the sort of person who would let them die.
Daily Mail. All right,
no.
Farage, we're gonna save people instead of running around in a dinghy shouting at them, which
Yeah.
is what he literally did on television.
Yeah, some people deliberately sunk the boats, didn't they? As
Yeah.
well.
Oh,
Or was
God,
it?
well-
Or was it the people that were saying turn back got their boat sunk?
Yeah, I think their one just sunk because they were bad at sailing.
You were there for
Yes,
2
and
days.
there were-
People have been
there
there
was
their
a
whole
load of
lives. Might
there's
have
a
been
load of
3
them
days. Yeah, that's true.
There was a load of who got rescued by the refugees.
Mm.
'Cause-
Oh yeah, I remember that. It's just sort of like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Well, the refugees are more bloody empathy than. Yeah, I was going to say more human, but I don't want to go down that road.
More empathy, more
Hmm. Yeah.
human feeling, apparently.
Yeah, treat others like humans.
Although
Voters back
arguably,
home will
disgust
thank you
is-
for this.
the voters
Oh,
back
no.
home. Oh no, not the voters! I didn't
Wait a
know
minute,
I was running
they're
for
being
president.
I think they're being sarcastic, but I'm just going to assume that they weren't and go, oh, that's yeah, maybe
That's
they
good.
will.
Immigration is a real problem, according to the privileged.
Yeah,
That's true.
I will.
Oh, there's no problem with immigration, just racism.
Yeah, I mean, when they
And
it wouldn't be
capitalism.
smuggling as when they claim asylum.
Yeah.
I might get in trouble for it, but they wouldn't.
Well, they shouldn't, more
You
accurately.
get back to this
Yeah, that's
Looking at you,
situation
Pretty
with
Patel.
fanfare. You're a hero. I guess people aren't all monsters.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Okay, I thought something terrible was going to
I
happen.
thought they were going to dunk on us again, but actually just said, no, you're right. Well done.
Well done. That is the correct answer.
It's gonna, oh, okay, game.
20% of people said screw it.
Because that'd be illegal. Oh, no, and as we know, laws and morality are the same thing.
And the devs
Apparently.
went with less than 20. Oh my God.
Because I assume they polled the individual members of the dev team, which is actually quite nice to have as a separate statistic.
They are, in fact,
Yeah.
monsters, though. Half of those
Yes.
people.
Yes, they are.
That's a terrible percentage.
Every time it's gotten me think. I've been thinking about this in the week in between. Actually, there's half the people on that dev team I don't want to be in the same room as.
Yeah. Can you imagine being on the side of the dev team that has been right, and they're going, "Are you serious? What's wrong with you?" And they have to work with that person, knowing what their answers were. Isn't the total agreement your running score of agree disagree? No, this is red graves are the people that made the game. So I think part of it is how many people answer truthfully or for fun. I'm guessing it's probably about 50-50 usually. Dev team are hyped up, so they just flipped a coin. I hope so.
Sure. It's towards the end of the development cycle. They might have been hallucinating.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
It's an envelope.
Presidential Inaugural Committee requests the honour of your presence to attend and participate in the inauguration of yourself in Central City.
We're going to become president.
Yep. President. We were so good at not committing murders and war crimes that they decided to...
Join them.
And then beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Having gone through everything you have, your countrymen genuinely think a lot
Interesting choice of picture.
of you. In an unlikely turn of events, you have become president.
Yeah, considering we didn't actually stand.
And we don't want to be president. I would
kinda-
say that. What is our first
Wait,
duty?
what?
We go, I resign.
Right, no, first duty, CIA in the sea. Then bye. Just end everything and then mysteriously disappear one night. That's what would happen.
Canna Russia goes, wait, if you didn't commit any war crimes, are you qualified for the presidency?
We can always do them after. You know, that's quite popular.
No one who seeks power is fit to hold it. Mostly, I agree with that. Mostly.
Yeah, mostly. Obviously, there's nuance to
Ross is
stuff.
still at large, and now you're in charge. Do you attempt
Large
to
and in
track
charge.
the terrorists by spying on the entire country?
No.
They're robots. We can just use a metal detector.
We didn't do it for the person who was like potentially murdering someone, but why would we do it now? We've been asked this question in a different format already. So
Also, well, you know, we're already having our privacy invaded by the government because of terrorism. So, you know, we already know what it's like. It's bad.
it's not great. It's not the best.
No. Why do they always do it with bloody security cameras when they represent invasions of public privacy? There's so many different ways they do it, mainly by harvesting your information online and phone tapping.
Mm-hmm. Wiretapping is okay if they're the ones doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Got to remember
What's
that.
the issue if the public has nothing to hide?
Everyone's got something to hide.
I hate that idea.
I hate
Also-
that argument.
Also, the information you gather can be used for something else later that might not be
Ignoring
illegal.
The issue. The first sign of a great leader.
It's not ignoring the issue, it's respecting the public's privacy, which you are arguably
How
there
about-
to do.
How about, right, we solve it a different way?
Yeah.
Assuming it's even an actual problem.
Metal detectors are a great idea.
Yeah.
Everybody stands in a
I
line.
don't think the public will be happy knowing you're doing nothing.
Scan them.
Lucky for you, by chance, we have someone in the holding cell.
Of course you do.
Wait, the holding cell. Why do we...
We only have one in the whole
No
country.
Yeah.
well is paved with good intentions.
Bollocks.
You have someone who potentially is linked to these threats.
Oh, potentially, that's
They
good.
aren't talking. As a former prisoner yourself, what are you going to do with them?
I'm going to say
you'll
we
have a
don't
chat.
torture
them
them.
to get the information, or imprison them for 90 days before
No.
letting them go.
Wow, those are both shit. But the one without torture, particularly the one that's suggested to be car batteries with a sad car.
Oh, Jesus. It also looked like
Yeah.
that's a woman giving birth on that table.
It does. You're going to electrocute... The baby is the one being detained. They're going to electrocute the baby to get it to talk. Which is, it's an interesting view on childcare and education. But,
Yeah, torture doesn't actually do anything.
no, it just makes them tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah, it just makes people tell lies. Torture doesn't actually do anything. Detain and keep an eye on him.
Yeah, it's
arguably.
purely punitive. In fact, you can just literally talk to someone, become their friend. They'll say stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The actual
This isn't
effective
indefinite
interrogation
detention.
techniques usually involve giving someone a
Many
beer.
national,
Yeah.
international, and human rights laws.
This isn't indefinite detention. Yeah, we're aware.
We know what 90 days means. I mean, it's still
Yeah.
too much, but we know what 90 days means.
Yeah.
Associated Press 2021.
Because this is when they...
Well, that could be any
Suspect
time in the
looks
last
pretty
10 years,
relaxed in
something like
their
that.
cell. Good for them. Terrorising must really tire a person out.
Probably.
God, you sound like the people the BBC have on. You really do.
Like the really obnoxious BBC people. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they use the one they usually have on to sit opposite the person who actually knows anything.
Mm-hmm. I'm here
You
for
travel to a
balance.
presidential retreat
Yeah.
at Camp Samuel. Everyone falls silent listening to the radio. Breaking news. Terrorists have launched an atom bomb towards Central City.
It seems a
Will
bit
hit in
tasteless to use a
around
picture
1
of New
minute.
York for this.
Mm-hmm.
The only way in
Terrorists,
the
by
bomb
which they
can be
mean this
prevented
other
from reaching
state.
Central City is by deflecting it. But the
Okay.
only deflection path available will take the bomb onto Merriwin, population 600,000.
What's the population of Central City?
More, I would imagine.
I assume so, but they haven't stated it.
They haven't stated it, but I suspect.
This is basically Trolley Problem, but like, that's not how bombs work.
It's not how bombs work, but in this scenario, it is how bombs works.
Go on. And it looks like because we've got the speed on so slow, it looks like it's being slowly pooped out. It's a poop bomb.
Yeah, this is arguably the same as
it's the same as the first couple of Trolley Problems. It's just larger numbers.
It's just bigger numbers, and people are going to blame you. Okay,
that's all right. People are largely fine with Japan getting repeatedly nuked when it didn't need to be because the PR machine covered it.
No
Fun fact,
anti-missile defense. That's true. None.
Well, there is apparently. Throw a rock.
Or we
to
deflecting it with a tennis.
I mean, why only onto this city? Can't we deflect it somewhere else, like up?
I mean, unfortunately, nuclear bomb gravity's a thing, so probably not.
But come down somewhere else, probably the sea, because there's a lot of that.
See, they agree. Merriwin inhabitants would want us to kill them, so
They're sitting there going, "Yeah, that makes sense.
that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd do it to them."
yeah. In fact, I tried to. It's my bomb. It's my bomb that flies through the sky like a rocket.
Yeah. So we're killing 600,000, but we have saved probably several million.
Yeah, 6,001. 600,001.
Playing keepy uppy with the nuclear bomb.
What we need, right, is a really big trampoline.
Central City can have a parade for the lost. It will be tasteful. No big character balloons.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, being sarcastic, but that's not
That's
the worst
fine.
idea.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing we've heard,
Yeah.
and we've heard some really bad things.
Boink.
As you sow, so you shall reap.
Unless
Okay.
the landlord takes it all.
Terrorist's atom bomb is running late and will hit Central City in 1
What do you mean
minute.
running late? It's not a train.
We have new information. The only way this bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by dropping one of your own atom bombs on Merriwin. The
What?
shockwave from your bomb will damage and disarm the terrorists.
I'm thinking the people who made this game aren't great at physics.
No. I mean,
It's still destroy Merowyn. It's just
it's just art of
louder.
doing.
It's just weirder. Oh, it's the equivalent of pushing someone off the bridge. Here we go.
Yeah. That's arguably what it is.
This is what you get from moving to the suburbs.
Live in the biggest city so people will deflect bombs away from you.
Quick, defend the urban poor.
Yeah, this is how this works.
Work their whole lives to get out of the city. What a waste.
Kind of funny, really. I mean,
Yeah, ironic,
I mean,
maybe.
Tragic.
It's Merowyn's fault for having the name
After
Merowyn.
this, there's no turning back.
I'm fast forwarding
That is
it,
how decisions
so,
make.
Yes.
Also, you don't need to cite the same thing as last question. It's a bit weird.
You have destroyed Merowyn.
Lol.
Your own AI forced your hand into killing 600,000 people. You have officially created the most successful homegrown terrorist organization in history. Great job.
I mean,
the CIA's been around for years.
arguably. Let's put it like this: like destabilizing the Middle East did a whole bunch of growing the terrorist organizations that are there.
Also, if we're talking about homegrown, States is the easiest one to go with, so we'll assume it's that because that's what the game's based around.
Mm-hmm.
Those militia movements.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All's well that ends
And
well.
the KKK. Ooh, that probably killed more than that many people.
While the public mourns the dead, you must think of the future.
With this old
You
phone.
finish the drink in front of you before realizing it has been poisoned. You're going to die.
Why is there a
Okay.
phone?
Okay.
Poisoned, you must now decide your legacy. Do you call the AI enemy you yourself created, taking all blame to end any future conflict? Or do you ghost them, knowing your death will start a war in your honor?
What?
This one's a bit
How
weird.
does- I don't understand the question.
Okay,
Do-
so
we can
basically,
phone them and it'll be fine, but people go, "Oh, you made the AI," even though he didn't.
yeah, call them and say, I'll let
No,
them say
no-
it's all me.
No war, please.
No war. Well, yeah, obviously no war.
Yeah, it's.
This,
Why do we have a hotline? to the.
yeah, I mean, it's a bit weird.
Yeah, they
it's-
could have phrased it a bit better, I think.
Yeah, it's like, are you going to take all the blame, or are you going to start a war? I'll take all the blame.
The Sculler
If
Coaster at the bottom
country
looks
found
fun.
out you negotiated with terrorists, the history books will not look favourably on you.
I'll be dead.
I'd argue that the Northern Ireland peace process would disagree with that, but okay.
If you have this hotline to the terrorists, why have you not rung them before?
That is a good question.
We didn't know we had it.
Yeah, somebody had told us that we had a hotline to the terrorists.
Yeah, it's a weird thing for the game to criticise us for.
Yeah. Imagine being president. You have this hotline to the terrorists. Why?
This is when death throws up after all the roller
After
coasters.
finishing your constructive call, you sit back in your chair, waiting for death. Too
Missing
bad. The AI knows you would have liked to end it all here and now. The poison has damaged some vital organs, so we need to start some long, arduous and painful treatment.
So because of that, we mysteriously take the blame, even though we could just say, nah, nothing happened. Because it's just us on the phone. Also, saying missing backbones when we did the hard choice seems a bit weird, but okay.
Yeah, okay.
Because we did the one where we take the blame for everything, then die. So,
Okay, so now we're ill.
Yep.
You're taking a lot of medication as of
That's
late.
a big pill.
I'm not sure if self-medicating in the
I don't
traditional
know.
sense is the way
Looks like
to
a normal
go.
sized pill on a regular sized
We
hand.
need to be a little
Nah.
radical here. Let's introspect and make some changes.
Let me guess, you can ask us to
Here are
blend
the
up
two
babies or
options
something.
moving forward. If you take the
Throw the
blue
child in
then
the
your
blender.
story ends here. You'll
Really?
wake up every day knowing
Okay.
you'll work for someone else your entire life. Whereas, if you take the red pill, You
Red
will
pill.
enter Wonderland.
I mean,
finding
yeah,
out
that
how
doesn't
deep
seem
this
like
rabbit
a.
hole really goes.
Truth or
How long will it
lies?
take?
Also,
Yeah.
the Matrix was a trans allegory.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost
Hi,
like
Unknown.
the
Thank
two
you for the
people
biddies.
making it are trans women. Who would have thought
Mhm.
trans allegory?
Yeah.
Which is why it's annoying that the way the phrase "red pill" is abused in modern day.
How are either of these options related to being poisoned? They're not.
Yeah.
What I suspect
No.
is we've been
This
in
is-
an AI
this is-
coma.
This is a crappy framing device.
Yes.
Yes, finally. Now we're talking.
Are
So
we?
back in Dare, red pills was the main form way to get hold of
Let's get
estrogen.
this
Yeah,
show on the road.
me word
We're
good.
going to
Any
another
word, I'm
plane.
good. Wachowski and
Yay!
Wachowski. Yay!
They're literally quoting the Matrix. Okay, they're
Well,
literally
yeah, they have
citing
to
it.
be. They literally have
Yeah.
quoted
Well,
the Matrix
I know they're bringing it, invoking it, but I didn't think they'd have it at the bottom as a source. Yeah,
Yes, this is the person I've been waiting for.
Wachowski and Wachowski sounds like a lawyer's
Let's go.
firm.
Mm.
Get this down, Nick.
Oh,
Do we get the magic pills? Let's go with the comedy syringe. Loot box! Woo!
yay!
Drugs!
Estrogen.
Dr. Reed. Get it because it's red.
I'm assuming it's because
It's never
the
too
great
late to
of
mend.
the people who made it.
Yay, I can see it in
Cool.
your eyes.
Wow.
Mr. Red Pill was definitely a choice. Hey, do you remember Tyrone and Tommy, the very large boys from the start? I don't intend to shame. It's just the titles of those problems. You've
Could
got
have
me all
renamed it
flustered
then.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy pushes Tyrone down a hill. He's rolling
Whee!
towards you and is gathering speed. If he hits you, he will be safe, but he is very large. He will consume you into his folds, thereby
Wow,
God,
this is
phrasing.
ridiculously
Could
fat
move
phobic.
a ramp in front of yourself, deflecting Tyrone, launching him into the sun, thereby cooking him.
The fat phobia is off the charts.
Yeah. Though I do appreciate the fact that the hills are from Windows XP default backdrop. That's his brother, isn't it? Because he was the dodgy guy with the dog. You could tell because it's the same guy with glasses.
Do you not want Tyrone to ascend to the great oven in the sky?
No.
I mean, the only tempting part of it is the fact you get to throw something into the
Tommy
sun.
must be really getting off on this.
You?
What?
Why would? What?
Why is this a genuine thing?
Do. Okay.
You have been
Okay, that was just weird.
consumed. You are one with Tyrone. You feel his feelings and see his thoughts. You are now terrified of trains.
Oh God, most people just murdered him.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
There
Wow.
is no time like the present. I can
Okay.
feel some deep stuff coming. Try this one.
I think we're
The
tripping
question
balls.
should not be, what is the meaning of life? It should always be, what brings meaning to your life?
Yeah.
You'll never live if you're too busy looking for the meaning. Let yourself be happy.
Okay, interesting.
If that is.
Interesting conclusion because you went
Yeah.
from what brings meaning to just have a laugh.
Yeah, I mean, meaning could be the work that you do.
Yeah,
It
What
Meaning?
makes
badly
you
formed question.
happy?
yeah.
You need to say it out loud. Do it. Say whatever it is that makes you happy out loud.
Not working.
Not looking at the creepy happy sun thing revolving at the bottom of the screen.
Are we going to be happy or oh?
Be
Are we gonna-
happy or be happy.
Are we going to be happy or are we going to be happy in red? Orange or red?
Oh God, it's watching you.
I'm going to be happy in red.
Keep moving the cursor. It's got. Oh my God, happiness.
If you can't even admit it to yourself, how do you expect to ever be happy?
It's ecstasy.
Time's
Yay!
running out. Just be honest with yourself. Better late than never, I suppose.
I'd argue we've probably been more honest with ourselves than most people who play the bloody game. Just by the
Arguably,
stats.
yeah.
I don't have access to your microphone, so I can't know for sure, but I hope you said it. I'm hardly expecting you to shout it from the rooftops, but it's for your benefit.
Most people tried red.
You've still got time.
Yeah.
Say what makes you happy. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Quite the opposite. Absence
Okay.
makes the heart grow fonder.
Tripping balls, tripping balls.
Oh, yeah, we're in the heavy introspective stuff now.
No, we're not.
How are you feeling? How are your loved ones doing?
Well,
One of the most
That
common
is a
things
question.
people say on their deathbed is they wish they'd had more contact with their family and friends.
I'm quite okay at this level, to be honest.
Let's take a break from the questions for a minute and think about someone you haven't seen in a while and how you can contact them.
I haven't
Really
seen you in a
Phone.
while, Corpse.
Who would you like
Yeah,
to say
that's true.
hi to? How easy is it?
well, it's social media usually.
What?
That means how physically easy it is rather than
Yeah.
how emotionally easy. Because it can
Uh,
be very emotionally intensive and emotional labour and all that. Also, there are no questions to
There are no
click
questions.
on
Message
answers.
people if you can. I'm sure you can.
I'm
I
not
can.
going on social media now because the game bullied me.
Uh,
I'm not giving it to peer pressure from something
Don't
that doesn't
leave it
really
too
exist.
late. We don't have that long left here. When we finish, message them.
I don't need to. I speak regularly to the people that I care about and the people I don't care.
Okay.
Write down
Okay.
their name somewhere so you don't forget to say hello. It may mean more than you know. Really important stuff.
You're just being weird.
Not go nuts, Cam. Yeah, it's just decided to.
An idle brain is the devil's workshop.
Oh, that's that.
Okay,
Keep
enough
working
of
and don't
this.
think.
The come down is looming. Let's just pause one last time and think existentially for a minute.
Okay.
You start.
Can't quite gauge what you're thinking. Are you not disliking this? The thing you're doing right now? Yes? No. Why? If so, make sure you let others know. It doesn't not count.
What? Are you not
Right.
disliking this? I'm not disliking this, yes. Hence, I am liking it.
Please,
I'm not sure if I'm liking about this part.
Wait, are you enjoying this?
I can't refund you. I've played you for too long.
Yeah, by the time someone gets to this point, they can't refund it.
All of this was for you. I hope you appreciate the last bit at least.
What, are we just being weird for the sake of it? Honestly, I think it's the weakest part of the game.
Yeah,
Thank
arguably.
you. It's nice that you're supporting such experimental stuff. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Never test the depth of water
Ooh.
with both feet.
That's a decent saying, I
The
guess.
buzz is starting to wear off. I think we're still hallucinating, though. You wake up in an unknown location. You see in a bed
Oh,
across
no.
the room a world
I know what this is.
I know what this is as well. Thank you, XVG Yellow Flash, who was resubscribed. Okay. Should we let them discuss the problem and then discuss the solutions?
Yeah. Well, they've already
The
bought
violinist
the
has a
intro.
fatal illness, and last night their circulatory system was plugged into yours.
Oh, no, they haven't balked it.
If they're unplugged from you now, they will die. But if you stay, in 9 months
Leave.
they will have recovered and can safely be separated. Do
Guys,
you
girls, and
really
then,
know?
pals, it's abortion.
Yep.
Have you got other famous people to go save?
No,
Yeah.
but I am not obligated to
Brian
save
Blessed.
anybody's life with
I'm
mine.
just going to go hang out around Brian Blessed with a big stick
Their
just in
families
case.
will be devastated.
Don't
Oh,
care.
you freaking do.
It's a really crappy abortion metaphor.
Mm.
Nobody is entitled to stay in your body.
Yeah. No one else is entitled to your body, full stop.
I guess you have a right to life. Shame you're depriving them of theirs. Very odd to consider such an experiment as that one. Hopefully the rest won't be as meta.
It's not secondary degree murder. Arguably, I
No.
was assaulted.
Yeah.
Grievously, bodily assaulted. Because somebody plugged in my nervous system to somebody else's.
Yeah. Whilst you weren't actually capable of,
There was no
Silence is
consent, yeah.
half
Yeah.
consent.
Why is
With
everything
all that
Beatles?
cleared up, you go home. That's right, you own a house. If you can even call it a house. Too small for my liking. Tiny, in fact.
It looks
Okay.
huge if it's one of
In a
those.
drugged state, it turns out you've rented your tiny home to another person. Your contract states that you can evict them now, never to see them again. Otherwise, you're stuck with them for the foreseeable future as an equal tenant. Do you let them stay?
Well, arguably, how have they rented my house? It's a legal contract. You
Are
should
you
let them
that
stay.
scared of what they think
Also-
of you?
Also, you could do both, right? Where you say, well, you can stay, but I'd like you to find somewhere else if
Well,
you
to
can.
live,
Because,
yeah.
oh, God,
I'm
this was
gonna-
weird.
I would say
You can stay, but in
Most
30
would
days,
say
I'm going to evict
that's
you.
pretty beta.
Oh, pretty better. I'm not an imaginary wolf from the 70s. From a discredited study, thank you very much. I'm a person who actually exists.
I feel like your subconscious is trying to make some clumsy comparison here. I'm sure it has merit, but maybe read up on it a
Oh,
bit
that's
more before
also
you
about
start
abortion.
preaching to me.
Because it's meant to be unexpected pregnancy.
Yeah.
And it's like with, the violinists one, the reason why they choose a famous violinist is to completely skip over the, is it a person thing? And you give it to an anti-abortion person and you just ask, well, would you just stay in that bed wide up to them forever? and then
Yeah.
using your body?
And arguably, that tenant problem is not realistic because a tenant
It's
tenant
illegal.
has rights.
Yeah.
And if I've rented my house to them, I'm getting something from them. And arguably, I've broken the lease because I've just moved in with them.
A fetus does not pay rent.
No.
Last I
And
checked,
I
anyway.
can't go and leave my fetus.
Yeah, you can't just go up to the shops and leave your fetus behind.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're very fast.
Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
Depends on the person.
There now seems to be a
Ships.
tiny child trapped in your tiny house, but they are rapidly growing.
Okay.
You find
Stop
yourself
inflating them,
trapped
then.
in the tiny house with a rapidly growing child. Already up against the wall, in a few minutes you will suffocate. The child won't.
For
If
some
nothing is
reason.
done to stop them from growing, they'll simply walk out free.
I wonder what this is an allegory for.
Yeah. But in that situation, nobody dies if I remove the child.
That's true. It just goes and sits outside.
Aside.
These aren't. I have a feeling that the original versions of these problems might be a lot better presented.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I don't see why they would have caught on.
Arguably, we remove the child from the room.
Also, why does the one without a child in all of these examples have a nicer skirt?
I don't know.
Oh, God, you can see it inflating in the picture.
Yeah.
It's like someone's got a little bicycle pump on the balloon.
A rapidly growing child, which suggests I'm going to be honest with you, everybody. A child is something outside the womb that can be able to live on its own. There's the difference. The child won't die. The child will just go elsewhere. They've argued to remove the child, not kill the child.
That's
Remove.
true. Remove.
We are removing the child from
Removing
the bit room.
child would kill it.
You didn't say that to begin with.
Didn't say that.
It
to
doesn't
begin
change
with, no.
anything anyway.
No.
I mean, what I
But
would have done
also,
is try
why
to find
can't
a
I
way.
leave the house?
Yeah, that's my thought is, I'll go stay somewhere else while we sort out this problem then. Along with my weird new roommate.
Yeah. Me and the roommate, we're going to go elsewhere. Well, they're blocking the only exit. Well, now they weren't blocking the only exit at the beginning.
Yeah, we'll go and try and stay somewhere else while we sort out the mega fetus that's going to take over the world,
Respect
apparently.
the right to life. The babies. not your own.
You didn't say it was a baby. You
Yeah,
said it was a
yeah.
child.
Screw your own right to life. Screw your own right to life.
Jesus Christ.
It's only the unborn that matter. As soon as they're born, nobody cares.
I mean, these are so ham-fisted.
Oh, a picture of the devil. Oh, I'm scared.
I'm scared. I'm terrified person.
Your
I'm
life
scared.
is being threatened, and the child is the one who threatens it. You own the house. It is offensive deducing that the mother... I mean, you. It is offensive deducing that you can do nothing. If you're going to die, you should probably do something.
Well, let's put it like this. This is if the child, if the fetus is potentially going to kill the mother, should they be allowed to abort? That's the question that they're going to ask. And the answer is yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But also F them kids.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
You thought it was a bunny? No, I'm pretty sure it was a devil.
Hi,
The
baby.
hallucinations are strong in this one. Suppose people seeds drift about in the air like pollen, and if you open your windows, one may drift in and take root in your carpets or upholstery. Sci-fi.
Keep the window closed.
That's not very sci-fi
You
at all.
fix
That's
up
more
your
fantasy.
windows with mesh screens, the very best, to stop any people seeds from getting in. As can happen on a very rare occasion,
People
one
seed
of the
sounds like a
screens
band.
is defective and a seed drifts in
Oh,
and
this is
takes root.
contraception.
Should you have the choice to remove the people
Remove the
seeds?
seed.
Yeah. It's just like
It's all the same question. I'm bored.
I'm switching to hardwood floors. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not using a lawnmower on my living room floor. That'd take forever. Yeah.
Yeah. You can just dig up the seed.
Sell them to people who want
I
them.
mean, it's not even, it's a people seed, but it is not a people.
People seed
This
sounds like a
an
terrible band.
abortion question. I don't like politics in my hallucinations.
Abortion isn't politics, it's human rights.
I don't like politics in my hallucination.
I read
That's
on a
actually
bumper
quite a nice
sticker,
satirical line.
Guns don't kill people. Abortions do. Insightful
Guns don't kill
analysis.
people. People kill people with guns.
With guns, yeah.
It's fine. You can have all the guns you want. You just can't have any bullets. That's
Same
how
reason I don't-
Switzerland do it.
Same reason I don't particularly like the idea of people going around with hoses full of acid. You know, it's... hoses full of acid don't kill people.
It does sound a bit inconvenient having a person
Trolley
coming out of your
Problematic,
upholstery.
Yeah.
If you want them, have them. If not, that's your choice.
So when they say a person going out of your... A person going out of your upholstery, it sounds like they're talking about pubic hair, I'm going to be honest. Yeah.
Every
I don't want
man
someone
is
growing
the
out my pubic hair.
architect of his
I've got
destiny.
other uses for that.
There is a box in front of
Box.
you. Inside it is your future.
Why is the box so small?
That. That's not how time works.
Wix. Who put my
Ultimately,
future in
no
a box?
answer
I
here is
need that.
wrong. It's just a choice on how you want to live your life.
Kick the
Do you
box.
go on an unknown journey or take control of your destiny and choose your own outcome, whatever that may be?
A bit of both.
Yeah.
Because that's it being... Because you control freak or fall asleep. That's the two things. Control freak or sit on the sofa with some crisps forever.
I mean, I'm okay with sitting on the crisp
control.
sometimes.
Yeah,
I-
you want to do a bit of both.
What's in the box? Throw the box
Oh god,
away.
it's a cat!
Yay!
Yay! Oh, it's dead. Damn you, Schrodinger!
Damn you
The
to heck.
Schrodinger's ghost goes around personally prodding single atoms to release poison.
Dacta
Good
has
for you.
resubscribed for
Take
8 months. Happy Wednesday, folks. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Actually, those abortion ones have made me rethink the kick into the sun one bit with the
Do you
survival
Yeah.
instinct.
actually take
That's true.
control?
Yes, yeah.
Or just always answer A or B?
I don't much of a freaking choice, do you? Oh, what's Schrodinger? Hence the box.
Mm. Take control so I can decide to go with the flow. Hello, Beelzebub.
Beelzebubbles.
You stand tall, knowing that you will thrive in the unknown before looking at what lies ahead.
Oh, it's a bus.
It's a trolley.
Cowards die many
Oh, yeah.
times before their deaths.
But the last one is the
In
important
front
one.
of you stands everyone you've done wrong by. In front of you stands every decision you didn't want to make, but still made. Or did you?
Okay.
Does that mean
Everyone,
they do
including
stand
the
in front of me?
dead, move towards you slowly. Every
Hello.
decision you've made up to this
Where's
point
the
is
Dachshund
staring
there?
back at you. Do you run? Or stand firm and confront your past?
Generally, you can try and confront it, because otherwise you have to
Yeah.
keep running. And it's a bit shit.
Yeah, you might as well just
Get it over with.
Yeah.
Get it over with. Do the therapy. Grow as a person. Live life.
Yep.
Yeah. Though at the end of the day, you can always outrun the Dachshund.
I mean, so can a penguin. So, no, I think I'll put all those people and decisions behind me, not in front.
Are you not scared of the people you have hurt?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's why I've
the
got-
other option is just, have them forever weighing on my conscience.
Be scared forever. Be scared now.
You see
And then
the
don't be.
pain in their eyes.
Okay.
Well, you can if you turn around and confront them. Yeah. Yeah. I don't see how we've wronged the dog that was dead
present a
anyway.
railway track to you. Before you know it, they have gone.
The
Demon's
whole
face
railway track.
52. I'm pretty sure we've killed several million people according to them.
It's probably individual decisions.
Probably.
All good things come to an end.
So the most bad things, to be fair.
You stand
nice.
alone. Next
Oh, it's
to
a
you is
crossroads,
railway
right.
track. A trolley is barreling down it in your direction. There's no lever in sight.
Okay.
Middle finger
You
oblivion.
notice the entire world sits next to you on the track. The trolley will surely hit it, killing everyone and everything. You hear a whisper. Sacrifice yourself to me, or I will take everything. What do you do?
Okay, so presumably we're giving ourselves to Satan in order to save literally everything.
Yeah. But
Seems like a good deal, unless
See, yeah,
obviously
it's-
small print, but you know.
yeah.
But can we literally just roll the world out of the way? Because that'd be kind of awesome.
I mean, we are almost as big as the world.
Yeah.
So this is getting meta. Well, only now. There are 7 billion people on that world.
I think it's about 8.
Minus
now.
1.
Oh.
Beelzebub is now playing Trolley Problems.
It'd be nice if they didn't put that up in the bit with the most glitchiness.
Can't look in the face.
I went
What does
back.
that mean? Okay, that's obviously a quote from someone.
Who even is this? How do you know they aren't lying?
Well, we don't.
We don't, but, you know, you've kind of given us... Basically, the questions have always assumed to be absolute truths in the
Yeah.
statements they give.
Beelzebub has invited us to chat.
Everything goes dark.
Thanks, Satan.
7 billion is greater than 1. Correct.
Maths. That's our last words. Math.
From Magistrates Court. Tell 616. Subject Justice. Your sins can no longer be ignored. Beelzebub summons you for crimes against humanity. The sentence will
What, to
stand
reward
with
us
no
for doing them?
prospect of future contest or appeal. It is your decisions, and solely yours, that has brought this court together. And
Bit
so
weird.
you must face your crimes
'Cause
and
it's meant to be,
despicable acts alone.
It's meant to be God who
Accordingly, you
does
shall
the
not be
judging.
allocated a defence, nor will one be required.
It's basically the prison guard doing the court, which is a bit weird.
Yeah.
Also, Beelzebub isn't
Hope for the
Satan.
best,
That's a different person.
prepare for the worst. Your eyes feel heavy. The room around you is imbued with a sense of archaic evil.
We sneak. Most again.
All you know for sure is that you're miles below the crust.
Smells of sulphur. So you mean we wake up and shout, smells like farts in here?
Where you put on trial. You have killed many people and a dog, among other things.
Maybe a dog. Oh, on top of it all. Guilty to what? You haven't told us what we've done.
You killed many people and a dog.
Yes,
How do
we
you
have.
plead? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we have.
yeah, that is a thing that we have done.
Also, your horns look hilarious.
Mm-hmm. They are a bit like a bunny rabbit.
Yeah.
The area and the government
Or-
made you
or-
do it.
Or beetle people. They're beetle people. Also, why does she say not guilty, just walk off? That seems a little unfair.
Hmm.
Yeah, I do think it's weird that they keep going on about the dog when we had literally no option to save him.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you're
weird.
correct. You're correct, Red. You're correct.
Do you not feel you were forced into it?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we're not guilty.
Yeah.
You're asking
Actually,
if we're
yeah.
guilty of those things. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did those
we did.
things.
We did things that we did.
The jury finds the defendant guilty on 3 counts. 1. Murder. 2. Animal cruelty. You should have saved the dog.
Literally can't.
Attempting free will.
Yeah,
You're
guilty of that one.
sentenced to conform without the possibility of parole. You will never again be free to choose.
You're sentenced to conform.
When in Rome, do as the Romans
Okay,
do.
conformity.
The Romans,
That's fine.
The Romans did horrible
At the base
things.
of a bridge,
Yeah.
you have no idea how you got here. A person stands before you, atop the overpass. They're next to a lever. A voice whispers to you, "We know what's best. Remove that choice. Afterwards, you can jump off a bridge with us."
What?
There is a
What?
runaway trolley travelling below you. You're part of the collective now. You can't let that person's free will get in the way of progress. Eliminate them. You probably should do it. Fit in with the group. #friends. #love. #instagood.
Do we kill or leave?
Well, kill is you kill them to destroy. Leave. Oh, right, we're being.
Okay,
Because
so
we've been forced to conform, so we can't. Blah blah
we
blah.
can't leave. No,
Yeah.
better dead than Smeg.
Yeah. At least that one we get a cool minigun.
Yeah.
And the other one was just brain him. It's gonna, what kind of low effort demon are we now? It's just-
I don't actually think we can change anything. It's going to be kill regardless. So
which is meant to make a point about something.
something free will, something.
Yeah.
We're finally going to find out. the
Stokiti is
answer to the
subscribed.
age-old
Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits. Choo choo, we have a hype train in Trolley Problem. Spangly has resubscribed for nearly a year. And Mistress
your
Sathari has
friends
subscribed.
jump off a
Welcome to the
bridge,
Horde. If you look
would
to your left
you?
and to your right, you'll see there are no exits. Choo choo! A hype trolley.
What choices? Yeah. Oh god, no! It's the hype train that's hurtling towards us.
Yay!
Quick, throw more money at it so it gets faster. Or something.
Thank you,
I don't
Paleo, for the
understand.
biddies.
Do-do.
Do you honestly want to kill people?
No.
Nah.
Or are you just copying others? Would you rather be a leader or a follower?
Yes, this is a heavy-handed metaphor. Considering we spent the entirety of the game going against the majority, going against what we're peer pressure and
Kill
everything.
your masters.
Thank you, Paleo and
Yes.
JT, for the biddies. Very much appreciated. Kill your
This is it.
masters.
No gods, no
Last question
masters,
before we
all
wrap up.
axes.
By far the most important one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel society pressures you to do things you don't want to, constantly forcing you to
Yes.
chase some distant concept of happiness?
Yes.
You've gone into a separate question there, but yes,
Yes. Oh,
jam tomorrow. If you give people jam today, they'll have it and then be satisfied. Then tomorrow they complain. But if you promise them jam tomorrow,
mm-hmm.
they'll always be working towards that jam they don't have.
Okay, well,
Okay,
that looks like it's it.
Okay,
Right.
I don't know what to do now.
I don't know how to feel about this, to be
Yeah.
arguing, Does society pressure you? Yes, of course society
Yeah,
pressures
'cause
you.
that's kind of what societies are for at the end of the day. Well, part of what they're for. There's a
Yeah.
certain amount of conformity to make sure things don't break. It's whether that conformity is positive or negative. Because, it can be toxic. Sometimes the thing it's pressuring you into doing is braining someone with an axe. But the other time, it's pressuring you into not braining someone with an axe. So,
That last part was a bit strange. You're not wrong. It was
Yeah.
a bit strange. Oh, sorry. We live in a society. Sometimes.
yeah. Joker face. Are we going to get
Incessant false dichotomies, the game.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the reading list whilst we're here.
It's going to be long, isn't it? Trespassing problem.
The very large villain problem.
The cave problem, the tracking problem.
Violinist, the tenant, the expanding child.
The death problem. I got this issue of people dying. The trial problem. God. So it's the fact that they go to the King James version of the Bible for the trial problem as well. The King James version is the nastiest version.
Oh dear. Anyway,
Yeah.
that was a thing. It was a very
Kind of feel weird. Usually there's some kind of build up towards the end of something, but
No.
it's just kind of a nope.
it just went.
Were you aware that society just yeah?
Yes. Did they just read every problem puzzle that they could find? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how I feel about it at the end. It kind of shat the bed at the end.
Yeah, well, it was, as was mentioned, it's all false dichotomies and stuff, and they being forced into, which of these two terrible decisions would you make? Ooh, that was a terrible decision. Well, yeah. And then trying to make you feel guilty for it. That was the weird bit.
Yeah.
They're trying to make you feel guilty for the decisions they made you take.
Yeah, it's like the trolley problem is an interesting like concept, as it were.
But it's not actually very deep.
It's not
the issue.
particularly deep. It's a case of
It's kind of first week of sociology or psychology or whatever.
yeah, it's psych 101. This is like how do people react in different situations? Depends on their personal philosophy about what's important.
I guess with the trolley problem, it's to get people. It's to start a conversation. Oh, I would do this. Why is that? But because I believe this. But why do you believe that? And you kind of push things back as far as possible until you get right to their kind of a damn, what's it called now? Ground their was names. It's kind of the very core of their belief structure and everything.
Yeah,
Axioms, is that right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a weird one, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me see if I can find someone to raid. There's not usually a lot of people around.
So we can send them an entire group of people who just feel a bit weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit of existential dread in it. Actually, I'm gonna let. Thank you, Cold Dawn, for the biddies. I do appreciate that.
Toot.
Don't do what, chat? What? What are you threatening them with, chat? What, Cam? Why are you threatening the chat?
It's their job.
Cam doesn't usually threaten. I'm not threatening them. What?
What?
Also, let the train end. It's ended.
Oh, right. Cam was worried they were going to keep it going.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm going to let you choose who you go to. I do appreciate you.
I think you were talking to me to begin with. I'm going to let Corpse choose. I don't have access to your patrols. What?
All right. Say goodbye, Corpse.
Bye,
Oh,
Corpse.
somebody's played a card.
What is it?
I don't know. I can't see. Oh, I think it was a gnome card. Anyway.
Corpseapult _ played spicy.
I hate you, Corpse. So much.
Thank you for reminding me the cards we played.
I will say to everybody who is still here, I will be doing a birthday stream on Sunday because that's what most people have chosen. It should start at like 2 p.m. BST, and it might go up until late. So you're preempting the misbehavior. That's fine.
What
I'll
were you
see you
thinking
lot.
of streaming?
Oh, lots of stuff. It's going to be things like Bioshock 2. I'm streaming something with Cam. Joe asked me to, and I suggested we do community games with Joe. I've got Stanley Parable, the new one.
Oh,
So, yeah, it should be fun. But I will be streaming on Friday as well, so I'll tell everybody then as well. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
bye.